Hello there, and it was a huge day today on Fireside Reading when we finished David Copperfield, this beautiful book that we've been reading for over 100 days, 3 months plus, a chapter or so a day. We read today chapter 64, the final chapter, called A Last Retrospect, and he does a magnificent job of wrapping everything up. He wraps all the stories. He wraps the story of his family, and he wraps up the story of the other people in it, Aunt Betsy and Mr. Dick and his own children, and then we go to see Mrs. Steerforth in his imagination and the dreadful Rosa. And then we go to Traddles, and he's having a dinner party for his wife Sophie's birthday, and his house is, he now has a house, and he's going to be a judge, it seems, just like Sophie said. He's no longer impecunious, and he is just the lovely chap that he's always been, and he sits at the head of his own table with Sophie at the other end, and it's lovely, and all of his sisters-in-law still live with him. It's just a lovely image. And then it's almost like a movie. The lights dim and he's left alone with Agnes, the one who has been with him the whole time. And we remember so much of this beautiful book in those final moments. And then he brings it to an end. It's worked very well, I think, reading it on Fireside Reading, because it's written in the first person. He's narrating his own life and sitting here reading his words. I am sort of doing the same thing. It's been a joy to read it to you. I'm so glad so many of you have stayed with me for this beautiful book. At the beginning I said that it was a bit like going on an adventure, and I think we all went on this lovely adventure together. I'm so glad I did, and I'm so grateful for your company. We're going to read short stories next, starting next Tuesday. We're going to read a selection of short stories for 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll go back to another novel after that. Do join me until I see you all again. I'm so glad that you were with me for this book.